Hey everybody, what's going on? Episode 3 of What's Happening. How are you ever... Blah.
You mean...
What's going on, peeps and Hapabots?
What's happening?
Episode 3.
Oh, I was asking them what's happening.
Oh. Okay. So I hope everybody's having a good day.
A good 4th of July. I hope you had a good holiday.
Yeah. Well, if you're outside of America...
Then I hope you had a good day.
I hope you had a good day, yeah.
Regular day.
Right. Yeah.
Wow, you're really good at introducing
Yeah, I know, right?
We had a couple of different topics that our Patreon patrons
Hapabots
wanted us to talk about.
Yeah.
So that's basically what we'll go through this time.
Yeah.
Plus a couple other things. Okay, first we want to discuss the state of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Oh, I gotta do it? Okay. Well, the Democrats are pretty much now just the anti-Trump party. That's pretty much their platform. We hate Trump, and we're gonna prove to you how much we hate Trump. That's it. That's their platform in one sentence. We hate Trump, and we're gonna prove to you how much we hate Trump. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do about the economy? I mean. As people who aren't part of the Republican or Democrats, you know nothing's gonna happen. But anyway, so when people ask them, well, what are you gonna do about the economy? What are you gonna do about taxes? Well, what about healthcare? What's the thing about healthcare? I don't know. We hate Trump though, so there's that.
They'll do anything that's opposite of what Trump will do, even if it's bad.
Kind of depends. Yeah, it depends on the issue, but yeah, for the most part.
Even if it's bad.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because all the things that Trump is doing, if it was a Democrat, they would be very quiet.
Mm-hmm. Like all the stuff that happened under Obama.
You're a racist.
You're triggered by Obama. That means you're a racist.
Wow. Yeah, I am triggered by Obama because I mean, we won't get into that. It was in a previous video where I owe money because of Obamacare. So
here we go again.
It's interesting.
What the hell, Misha? Get down. Get down.
Anyway.
I'll just keep an eye on her.
You're gonna be like this the whole time?
Mm-hmm. The next thing that we're going to talk about is ice.
Like the cubes of ice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well,
so ice is something that you put in your drink.
It's very
cold.
cold. Yeah, it's frozen water, basically. H2O, hydrogen, and oxygen that are combined. And it makes water, and then you put it in the freezer, and it's little blocks of ice.
Mm-hmm. We want to abolish ice because we want room temperature water.
Well, yeah, it's healthier for you.
It is true. It is healthier for you.
It's easier on the stomach, better to digest.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even acknowledge that. Yeah. So anyway.
Guess what?
What?
Did you know that the World Cup is racist?
What? Really?
I know Paul Joseph Watson did a video about it, but there's a bunch of tweets about.
Oh, yeah. I saw I think it's something to do with England beating Colombia, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't believe England beat Colombia. And it's just like, well...
Even though the England team isn't all white. And even if it was, what does that matter?
Well, I mean, if they're going to complain, go to complain about Sweden. Their team's all white. It's all who lives in that country and who's mostly... I mean, America is usually pretty diverse, obviously, in their soccer teams. But, I don't know. It's just another...
Football teams.
Oh, well. It's just another thing for them to complain about when they have nothing else to complain about.
But they never have anything to complain about.
Well, I mean, France is a diverse team. Germany's usually diverse. So why are they going after England? Is it because of Brexit?
England imperialism, they took over the world.
Is it because of Brexit?
That too. But didn't you see something about... Really, Misha? Don't do it. When you live with a cat, you can't do anything about it. You just let it happen, and you start yelling, and then you're like, well...
And the cat looks at you like, what am I doing wrong?
What do you think about the racist World Cup?
I think it's stupid. Like I was saying, I mean, where were they going to go after Senegal? That was an all-black team, if I remember correctly. Go after them. They're all black, so why aren't you calling them racist?
I mean, like, why aren't there any other races in that team?
Yeah.
Oh, but they didn't have imperialism, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Yeah. I guess they were taking control of all these other countries, I guess.
They're oppressed or something.
Yeah. That's really stupid. Just more things to complain about that there's no need. There's no need to complain about it. The World Cup is supposed to be a time where countries can come together, root for whatever football team or soccer team, what do you want to call it, root for their team and hope for the best, right? Yeah.
And then lose.
Yeah.
And then burn down your city. Anyway.
Burn down your city.
Hey, some of those soccer, football fans are crazy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
they'll assault people.
Yeah.
Over a game. But anyway. Yeah.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm. Not the racist thing, but...
So also, did you hear that Roe versus Wade is going away?
See, oh my God. See, this is so stupid. If Roe versus Wade was going to go away, it would have been gone already because there was plenty of chances for it to go away, But, they're mostly afraid because Donald Trump's president, so, at least as of right now. And, they're going to go from Anthony Kennedy, who was more or less a conservative. I wouldn't say he's like 100% conservative, but he generally leaned that way. And it's weird because a lot of like the liberals and the Democrats are like, oh, Anthony Kennedy was like a very cool guy, he was pretty honorable, but now that Donald Trump has his chance, he's gonna like bring this, like really ridiculous 100% conservative. It's like, well, okay, so you're basically saying that the status quo is going to continue. That's basically what you're saying. There's no there's no political will to overturn that ruling from both parties. Why would Republicans do that? Because if they do that,
very popular. Yeah,
because if they do that, they know that they're going to be questioned about it every single day. Why did you help get this overturned? And yeah, it's a popular thing. I mean, pro-lifers aren't going out of the way to.
Yeah, they just don't want their money going towards it. They don't want it outlawed, or at least most of them don't.
Yeah, basically.
Most people are moderate about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just it gives you the choice to have an abortion. You don't have. It's not forcing someone to do it. It's just a ruling to have the choice.
Yeah. So there was a tweet by Jennifer Wright. I don't even know what is she famous for? Why is she verified?
She's blue check mark, so something
I don't
on
know.
Twitter.
So she said, "We're very likely to lose Roe versus Wade. Some men may think that doesn't concern them, so you got to make it. If you're single and dating, add and then it's like a lady judge emoji to your dating profile to show people that you won't sleep with them." You won't date or sleep with anyone who doesn't support a woman's right to choose. And then there's a hashtag of something that I can't pronounce.
Lysistrata 2018.
Lysistrata. If that's supposed to be getting on like a trend, I doubt anyone's going to remember that because it's really hard to spell.
I don't know.
So good luck.
But if I was a guy and I was in the dating scene and I saw a lady put some emoji there, I'm just going to be like, this woman's crazy.
Yeah.
What's...
If I was in the dating scene, I'd put an emoji of a knife.
Yeah, then you really show you're crazy. So you better not fuck with me. I'm going to stab you in the eye.
The other day, Amber Heard. What is she also?
She's an actress.
For? Oh, okay. Tweeted out, and you can read it because I suck at reading things.
Okay.
As you could tell.
So this is from Amber Heard. It's since been deleted, but luckily we had some screenshots. So the tweet goes, just heard there's an ICE checkpoint in Hollywood, a few blocks from where I live. Everyone better give their housekeepers, nannies, and landscapers a ride home tonight. ... So there's some frozen water there, and she's basically saying, well, I mean, these are the men and women that clean it up. So, the water on the floor and ice are there to, make sure they're cleaning it up. I mean, I don't know what's so bad about it.
Well, isn't that racist to assume that the people who are the nannies and the housekeepers and the landscapers are illegals? Or illegal immigrants?
Oh, is that what it was? Oh my God, I feel like a stupid idiot now.
Only now?
I thought she was talking about water, like water slipping on, I thought that's what ice was, right?
I thought there was going to be an ice storm tonight?
Yeah.
Oh. It's July, right?
That's true.
Mm. And we're not in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that is pretty
racist.
Yeah, that's pretty racist. I mean, and she's a liberal, in Hollywood, and then she gets ridiculed. It's so funny because Mance Rayder even said this too. Hey, look at these racist liberals, and it's like, yeah, because
it's like bigotry of low expectations. It's like, oh, so just because I'm a Mexican illegal immigrant, now I have to be a housekeeper?
Yeah, I mean, you're basically saying this is the only job you can get. That's it,
Speaking of that, we watched the documentary, Food Inc. It's kind of old, but they talked about how a lot of those illegal immigrants have a deal with the companies and the government and the local governments there, and with ICE to let them work for a couple days, and then they get caught and detained and then sent back.
They get caught.
Mm-hmm. But they only let them catch a few of them, so they don't lose their workers.
Right. So they can just replace them.
Crony capitalism.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, that documentary, if you haven't seen it, Food Inc., it's really interesting.
Mm-hmm. It kind of goes along with our Whole30 diet that we've been on.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, the last thing that we'll talk about is an update on the diet.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel? We're 10 days in.
The food's been really good. Yeah. Even when we go out, we're trying to, it's kind of fun sometimes to kind of figure out what's good and what's not, because you really, you really do get to a point where you realize just how bad food is for you. Like a lot of it bad.
Especially in the U.S.
Yeah, like how much food here is bad, and how much is like injected, or how much is just put into food that shouldn't be in it.
Yeah, it's hardly food anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, even the fruit or the vegetables, you have to really make sure you're getting just, the organic food, whatever. And, a lot of people say, well, it's expensive to do that kind of thing. And I mean, I guess it depends on what you're going to eat,
It also depends on where you want to spend your money. Do you want to spend your money when you're older on medical bills,
mm-hmm.
or do you want to just spend it on groceries now?
Yeah, it makes it makes you budget your money better.
Yeah, you can't eat out as much because a lot of these places don't use approved food according to clean eating. So I guess in a way it saves you money because you spend a lot on groceries, but then you're not going out 3 or twice a week.
Yeah,
3 or twice a week.
Yeah,
maybe 2 times.
And you're not buying all these snacks like potato chips, or you're buying, because a lot of people buy potato chips guilty, and I'll eat the whole bag.
Yeah, he will.
I mean,
that's how to buy 3 bags.
That's how bad it was. I would eat a whole bag of, not just like a snack size, like a bag this size, and I eat like half of it, maybe. Probably the whole thing if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm. His vice was chips. Mine was wine. A lot of people know me because I drink a lot, or used to drink a lot, but I actually have gotten off the alcohol, so. Yeah,
you've been doing really well.
Yep. No longer. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Yeah. This is my confession, guys.
yeah, and I'm a recovering potato chip eater.
That sounds so stupid.
Oh, chips. Chip.
Cut
that pot out. Sammy shitbags. My mother's a marvelous woman.
She is. Yeah. Your voice just cracked.
All right, so I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, our Twitter, you can follow her. She has way more followers than I do.
Was that a passive aggressive asking people to follow you?
Follow me, please. All right, that's it.
Okay, we gotta go watch the fireworks now.
Bye. Yay, America.